Hello, welcome back for your next Sunday stretch. I'm Emily with Home Sweet Pilates, your instructor. Today we are going to just do a really gentle stretch, total body, move through, use our breath, and my hope is that by the end of it, you are feeling renewed and revived and ready to take on the week. So you just need yourself, your mat, and let's get started. We're going to begin seated here, so however feels comfortable for you. I like being in a crisscross position. If you want to be in a low kneel, that's totally fine, but just here in crisscross is a great place to start. We're going to begin with just placing our hands on our knees, taking some big deep breaths, okay? So let's inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth. It's really important to just kind of center ourselves, get ready for where we are. If you've been feeling stressed out or anxious or overwhelmed, sometimes taking some big deep breaths can really help to just reset everything. Let's do one more here. Well done. Let's just go into some shoulder rolls here. So we bring our shoulders up towards our ears and then towards the back wall. So we're moving forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. I'm inhaling as I bring them up and exhaling as I roll it around. One more and then we'll reverse direction here. So now we bring it back, forward, and in front. 3 more here. We're sitting tall in that spine. Last one. Well done. Now let's alternate. So we go right shoulder, moving back. Right shoulder, left shoulder. One more each side. And let's reverse it. So now we move left forward, right forward. Left forward, right forward. Might feel a little funky, but it's all right. Last one here. Beautifully done. Now let's just take our head and we're going to stretch out that neck a little bit. So let's just move our eyes upward, gently moving our head along with it. Not so far you're looking straight up. You're at a slight diagonal here. And then we just move it straight down to look down at our legs. Move it up, inhale. Lower the head down on the exhale. One more here, looking up. Exhale, look it down. Keep your head down here. Rotate your head to look towards your right leg. And now take your right hand gently, super gently, press that head down even more, taking your left hand, flexing your hand by your side. So you have a slight pull here on that head. You'll feel this along the left side of your neck. Super gentle here. I don't want you grabbing onto that head intensely. Just a super gentle pressure. Bring it back to center. Now look towards your left leg, left hand brings a little bit of pressure onto that head. Right arm is straight with that hand flexed down by your side. This feels so good along the back side of that neck. And bring it back to center, still looking down. Now we're just going to roll through. So roll your left ear towards your left shoulder, bringing that head a little more horizontal here. Back through center, towards the right, back through. Inhale as you bring the ear towards the shoulder. Last one here. Well done. Come back through center. Lift your head back up. Take that left arm, bring it down by your side as you reach the right arm overhead, keeping this right hip down on the ground. Shoulders out of your ears. Hold it here. You're strong through this bottom forearm. Rotate that top arm so your chest is rotating toward the mat. Bring it back to center. We're going to oscillate through. So we just rotate. Get some gentle movement in that spine. A little bit of twisting here. Last one. Back to center. Lift off of that forearm, but stay over here. We're going to take that top arm, circle it down, forward. As you bring it forward, twist your chest along with it. Follow along with your eyes. So we're moving through gentle circles. Last one here, then reverse when you bring it up to the top. Let's reverse it. We bring that arm down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Last one here. Well done. Going on to the other side, dropping onto that forearm, reaching over. This back hip is glued down onto that mat. Now we rotate that chest and arm towards the mat. Back to center, oscillating through, still pressing through that bottom forearm. So our ear is not going into our shoulder, right? Last one here. I love this kind of gentle twisting. It feels so good. Bring it back to center. Lift off that forearm, circling once again. Take that top arm, circle it around. Bring it around, following along with your eyes. Moving slowly here. We don't want to just rush through. This is your last one. Hold it here and reverse it. Bring it forward. You're pushing the ground away with that bottom hand. Last one. And bring it down. Now let's sit ourselves up. Bring your feet in front of you about hip distance apart. Sitting back onto those hands. Your hands can be in whatever position feels comfortable for you. I'll turn to the side just so you can see a little bit better. My feet are firmly planted. We're just going to windshield wiper our legs. So drop both knees towards the right. Your left hip will naturally lift. That's totally fine. Bring it back through center. And drop the other way. You might feel like one side is tighter than the other. I feel a lot tighter when I drop my knees to the right. Let's keep our chest proud. Press your chest towards the ceiling. One more all the way through. Last one. Well done. Let's come into all fours here. So we have our wrists in line with our shoulders. Take that right foot and just bring it directly out to the side, okay? Your foot is parallel to your mat, so your toes are pointing in the same direction as your fingertips, okay? We're just gonna sit our hips back. You'll feel a stretch in the inside of that leg. And then just rock it forward to bring those shoulders back over the wrists. Bring it back once again. And bring it forward. You can play with the positioning of your feet. I kind of like having my leg that's bent. I like having those toes curled under. For me, it makes it a little bit more of an intense stretch. Hold it here. Just breathe. And bring it forward. Come through the center. Left leg goes out to the side. Once again, that foot is parallel to the mat. Your toes are pointing the same direction as your fingers. We rock it back by bringing those hips back. Notice I'm not arching or rounding in my spine, right? I'm just rocking it back with a neutral spine here. And then bringing it forward. Rocking it back. And bringing it forward. Two more, and then we'll hold the last one. Last one here. Rock it back and hold it here. Make sure you're breathing nice and deeply. Bring it forward. Bring that left leg back in. So now we're back in that all fours position, moving through just a few cat-cows, getting some more movement in that spine. Let's take a big inhale. On our exhale, press through your hands, round your upper back, look towards your belly button for that kitty cat stretch. Inhale as you release, bringing your tailbone towards the ceiling, chest towards the mat, eyes towards the wall in front of you. Exhale, scoop and round. Press that mat away. Inhale, release. Exhale, scoop and round. Inhale, release. Final one here. Exhale. Inhale. And back to neutral. Let's go ahead and lie ourselves all the way down on our mat. I have my mic, so I'm not gonna lie all the way like I want you to, but I want you to place your left, here, you know what? I'm gonna just unclip this and put it right here so you can hear me. I want you to place your left ear on that mat like so, okay? Your feet are about hip distance apart here. I'm gonna put my hat on backwards. It's getting in the way. Got a lot of things happening right now. Now, you're gonna take your right hand, bend your right knee, and pull your right heel towards your bum. You'll feel a nice quad stretch. The more you press your hip into the mat, the more you will feel a stretch in that quad, okay? So you're pressing your hips into the mat. You're pulling your heel in towards your glute. Do it gently. Always start stretching gently because you never want to go a little too intensely, right? Let's release that here. Now, turn your right ear towards the mat. Grab that left heel. Pull it in towards your bum. Press your hips towards the mat. One side probably feels tighter than the other. That's totally normal. Release it here. Now, turn so your forehead is facing the mat. Grab on to both of your legs here, and you're just going to lift your chest and your thighs off the mat, pulling, pressing your feet into those hands, and release that here. Now pull your legs, or release your legs, extend them straight, clasp your hands behind your back, lift your chest up off the mat, chest only, feet stay where they are. Lower it down. Do it one more time, lifting your chest, extending your arms clasped behind you. And release. Now let's go ahead and sit ourselves up. I will switch my hat back forward. We're gonna end with a low kneel here. So coming onto your toes, you're in a crouched position, okay? So your feet are in line with one another. They are almost touching. If you need to have them slightly separated, that's totally fine. But what I want you to try to be doing is pushing your heels towards the mat, okay? Your hands are in front of you. You're just in this crouched position, but you'll feel that stretch all in your Achilles and the backs of your legs. It feels really, really nice. We're just gonna hold it here. Now let's extend those legs up. Slight bend in those knees as if you're trying to touch your toes. Grab onto the opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Come back to center. Slowly, slowly roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Your chin is the last to rise, and you have made it through. I hope you feel refreshed and rejuvenated and ready for what's to come. If you are joining me for the summer challenge, I will see you back here tomorrow for that. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.